Remember when you had the right saw for any situation? The Wen 3 3/8 inch compact circular saw provides versatile and lightweight power, all in the palm of your hand. Take on wood, tile, plastic, copper, aluminum, PVC, drywall, and so much more. For maximum accuracy, switch on the onboard laser to keep your cut right on target. If that's not enough, the included 5-inch rib fence helps you to make perfectly parallel cuts over even the longest of distances. The spring-loaded shoe combined with the lockable depth stop makes this the perfect saw for plunge cuts. Simply set your depth gauge to your preferred cutting depth for safe and easy interior cuts to your workpiece. Your Wen compact circular saw also comes packed with accessories, including a blade for wood, a blade for metal and plastic, a blade for tile and ceramic, an 80-inch dust extraction tube to help collect sawdust during operation, and a convenient blow mold carrying case, complete with storage compartments for all your accessories. Remember when you had a saw that could take on anything?
Remember when?
Ryobi's ONE+ trim router is the cordless solution to giving your projects a professional finish. This lightweight trim router achieves speeds of up to 29,000 RPM and can complete a plunge depth of up to 38 millimeters. It comes with a parallel guide, a 6mm and 6.35mm collet, allowing you to trim your work using a whole range of router bits, leaving behind clean, profiled edges. The die-cast base and fine adjustment dial ensures precise depth control and accuracy, and the LED provides great visibility of your work area. When used with our 5 amp-hour Lithium Plus battery, the trim router can trim up to 22 meters of pine, demonstrating that runtime doesn't have to be compromised for quality performance. This trim router is sold as a bare tool, allowing you to build on your ONE+ collection without the need to pay for additional batteries and chargers. As part of the ONE+ system of over 70 great tools for your home and garden, this innovative cordless trim router will work with any ONE+ battery.
My name is Dave Eastmaiden. I'm a cabinet installer with Verser Custom Cabinets out of Rogers, Arkansas. I started woodworking 20 years ago. I needed a job. Somebody took me in, taught me the ropes, and I started off as a trim carpenter, and I refined my skills in a cabinet shop. The thing I love about woodworking is that you can take a pile of lumber, mill it out, put it together, and at the end of the day, you have something built with your own two hands. There's no limitations, your imagination's the limit. And if you have the right tooling, you can do just about anything. When I pick up a tool, it needs to do its job. It needs to be easy to use. It needs to be solid. It needs to work. It needs to last. If a tool doesn't do its job well, I can't do my job well, and I won't keep it my tool. I've been using a finish nailer for 20 years. It's a tool we can't live without. We have to use it every day. Grex has always been a favorite nail gun of ours. Of the pneumatic line, it's always been a go-to gun. The battery nail guns are nice. The weight is a little cumbersome. The Grex gun is lightweight, easy to use, and maintenance-free. The Grex is more user-friendly. It doesn't hang up when you're trying to get it into tight places. The balance is better. There are numerous advantages to the cordless tool. When we come up on a job site, we don't have to dig out the air compressor. We don't have to drag cords across the floor. We don't have to worry about the cords marring up surfaces when we're pulling them from here to there. Climbing a ladder, the safety issue. It's so much better with a cordless tool. The Grex gun is light enough. I can hang it on my belt when I climb up a ladder. I don't have to worry about the cord getting under feet. I don't have to worry about my cord being too short. And as for size, you really don't notice the difference. Once you get used to it, you really don't miss the lightweight of a pneumatic tool. The Grex gun is more efficient when we have to show up on a job site. We have to shoot 1 or 2 nails. We get the nail gun out, we make our shots, we leave. We don't have to spend an hour digging tools out of the truck, getting things together, and then putting it all back. The Grex saves us money in the long run. Less man hours, less equipment, faster in and out times, in and off the job.
Introducing our Wood Sabre marking gauge. Wood Sabre marking gauge is not built like any other marking gauge and has a nice weight and feel in your hand. All the components are finely machined. The surface that rides against your wood is made of solid stainless steel and is just under 3 inches wide, 3/4 of an inch of bearing surface just underneath the blade. The blade is made of A2 tool steel and is hardened to 60 Rockwell and is honed before it leaves our factory. You'll notice the guide shaft has grooves cut at 1/2 inch intervals, and the shaft has clearly etched lines to know the position of your blade. A spring-loaded ball bearing snaps into the grooves in the shaft at 1/2 inch intervals. The blade can then be adjusted by rotating the spindle, which advances the blade 1/16 of an inch per revolution. The sight window on the side of the gauge has engraved lines every 1/16 of an inch to show your exact position. The scale on the side of the spindle allows you to dial your blade down to 1/256 of an inch. The large bearing surface on the gauge enhances your ability to control the blade while scribing a line. The gauge can be readjusted quickly for a second line, for mortise and tenon work, or to scribe a line for both sides of the data. We're adjusting the gauge now to cut a second line, 5/8 of an inch away. The shaft was snapped into position in the next 1/2 inch position, and the spindle was adjusted 1/8 of an inch. The two beautiful crisp lines space exactly 5/8 of an inch apart. When you're not using the gauge, the blade can be retracted below the face. We're going to scribe a line now for some dovetails on a 3/4 inch board. We advance the blade 1/2 inch, and we turn the spindle to advance it another 1/4. The lumber we're using is a 30-second large, so we're just going to dial it in an additional 30 seconds. Beautiful, clean, crisp line. Because the Wood Sabre is held with your hand, not just your fingers, it's easier to get a good, solid scribe line further into your board. The solid grip you can get on the Wood Sabre enables a crisp line, even when the blade is fully extended. I'm going to scribe another line now, an inch away from the first. Just advance the blade 2 clicks, lock it in position, we're ready to go. The Wood Sabre comes with a machine bracket to proudly hang it on your wall when not in use. Take your woodworking to a whole new level of convenience and precision with JessEm's Wood Sabre marking gauge.